guys, it's Bella. Welcome back to the channel. It is currently a Saturday and I spent all day yesterday and most of the day today at my favorite Fill-A-Bag sale, and you guys saw this sale before because I featured it in a different video and you guys really seemed to like it. And the great news is they had another sale this month, so I had to return, and I did pretty well, of course, as I always do. So come along with me, stay tuned to find out what I got at the Fill-A-Bag sale. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Bella and I am a thrifter and reseller. So what I do is I find great deals on thrifted items and I have a side business reselling those items on sites like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Depop. This has been a great side hustle of mine for a couple years now and I really enjoy doing it. So if you're into that kind of thing, please consider subscribing, liking this video, and staying tuned to see what I got at the Fill-A-Bag sale. So in case you missed my last video about this sale, it happens every couple months and you can fill 3 grocery bags for $40. So everything that I buy works out to be between $1.50 and $2.50 just based on how many bulky things I get. And shoes are included in this sale too. So I started in the shoes, as I always do, and right away I came across not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 pairs of this style sandal from the brand Neo or Nayot. I don't have too much experience selling this brand. I've only sold them once before, but I do get excited to find them because I know that they are very expensive retail. They are a high quality comfort shoe from Israel. So I grabbed them because I want to experiment more with this brand, see how it does for me, and let me know if you like selling this brand. I think they are going to take a while. I don't think that they're a brand that flies off the shelves, but let me know what your opinion is on this brand. So right after that, I found these and they just stood out to me because they looked really well made, and it turns out they're by a brand called El Naturalista, which is from Spain, and they emphasize using recycled, biodegradable, and natural materials. These are also pretty pricey. They retail for over $100, and I think based on the comps, I can get about $50 for them, so that's awesome. Okay, I grabbed these. They are by the brand Fry, and they are some black leather lace-up sneakers. Fry makes all leather shoes. They're more so known for their boots, and if you can find a pair of their boots, they will sell for really good money. I'm definitely not expecting that much for these, but I predict between $25 and $30, which is pretty solid. These are by the brand Aquitalia, which I have only sold one other time, but they sold quickly. Last time I had them in my closet for $75. So I expect about the same for these. And yeah, I was really excited to find those. Okay, these are so cool. They could not be more Y2K. They are I think vintage Steve Madden black leather pair of square toe booties, and I just love them. And if they are vintage, I think I can get between $50 and $70. Honestly, I think either way, I can get between $50 and $70 for these. They're so cool. I love them. And update guys, great news, these sold within just a couple days of being listed for $55 on Depop. With Anthropologie these days, you definitely need to look up the specific piece, and this was a cute floral dress. It's a newer piece and it looks like it has sold reliably between $30 and $45. So this is an example of a good Anthropologie find, but definitely not all anthropology is made equal. You guys know I had to bring my thrifting buddies with me, and Sarah and I were here tackling the dresses, and we did pretty good. I definitely don't get as excited to find Lilly Pulitzer as I used to. I did get this dress because it's just still hard to leave it behind when I know I'm only going to be paying a few dollars for it. And I looked up this specific style dress, and it looks like I can get between $25 and $30 for it, so that should be a perfectly good flip. Okay, I'm really excited about this one. This is an All Saints trench coat. It's called the Porter Parka Hooded Utility Trench Jacket, and it zips shut, but then there is like an extra flap of fabric that you can drape diagonally across your body, and then it buttons to that button up on the shoulder area. This does have some issues. There's a teeny tiny bleach spot on the back of one shoulder, but it's so small I don't think it will bother anyone, especially being in the back. And then there was also some pen that I tried to get out with rubbing alcohol, and then I put this through the wash, so I'm waiting for it to dry right now, and then I'll see if the pen came out. But that little bit of work will be worth it because I expect this to sell between $100 and $120. Oh, also, there's a picture of Selena Gomez wearing this coat, which is kind of cool. This is a pretty basic REI winter coat. Not too much to say about this one. If you don't know what REI is, it's a store for all things camping and outdoor activities, and they sell not only the supplies for those things, but the clothing and shoes for those activities. So I think I can get like $30 for this. Next, I found this dress, and I was able to learn another new brand. This dress is by a brand called Indigenous, and when I researched them a little bit, I learned that their focus is ethical fashion, so they emphasize being environmentally friendly, using natural and sustainable materials, and paying their workers fairly, so I love that. And this dress is on their website for $138. Based on sold listings, I think I could get $30 for this one. We love an Abercrombie find, and I'm just really drawn to this brand personally, so I'm more likely to grab it when I'm thrifting. But this was just a pretty floral dress with some cinching and an asymmetrical hem. I'm going to price this between $30 and $35. This is my first time finding Hatch, which is a popular maternity brand, and I actually just learned that they are sold on Revolve. I had no idea. These are the before, during, and after legging, and I'm hoping that they do well, since it sounds like these are something that you can wear after you give birth and they're not just limited to pregnancy only. This is Lilly Pulitzer athletic wear, which I have never sold before, so I did want to give it a shot. Again, I don't get too excited when I see Lilly anymore, but it looks like these are selling reliably between $20 and $40, so I'm fine with that. So we'll give these a shot and see how they do. Here's a J. Crew swimsuit that I originally wasn't going to get because I had only found the top or the bottom, and then I saw the other half of it a few minutes later, and both are new with tag. So I love selling swimwear, and I gladly got this once I had both pieces, and comps look pretty good, so excited about this one. This woman up in the top right corner was cracking me up. She had the right idea. There's no place to sit at this sale, so at one point she whipped out a collapsible stool and was sitting on it, and I was so jealous of her. This was probably my favorite find of both the days. It is this amazing bird sweater, and I am 100% keeping it for myself. I actually wore it to work already, and the senior residents at my job really liked it. They got a kick out of it. Notice the buttons on this sweater are robin's eggs. It could not be more amazing. This is a North Face Goose Down puffer vest. This is an easy $40 to $50 right there. And boom, another one in gray. This was a Ralph Lauren monogrammed cardigan, and I don't pick up everything from this brand, but I just thought this looked really nice. It was like a thick material, almost halfway between a cardigan and a jacket, and I just picture like an old rich woman sitting in her lounge having a cocktail wearing this. And I couldn't find this exact thing when I was looking for comps, but something similar sells between $30 and $50, so I will shoot for in that ballpark. Sometimes at the sale you gotta really get in there to get the good stuff, and Sarah is not afraid to do that. This was sad. This is a Burberry golf shirt. I was initially excited, but there was a hole on the shoulder, so I left it behind. Okay, funny story time. Last time we were at this sale, I bought a Talbot's dress that was new with tag, and then when I got home and photographed it, I realized it was missing the belt, and this is the belt. So I found it like 8 weeks later when they had the sale again. We ended our long day of thrifting with a treat at our favorite place, Bar 1010, which you definitely should check out if you're in the Philadelphia area. They have delicious espresso martinis, pizza, salad, burrata, cheesy bread, all the best things in the world. And it was so good. But of course, we couldn't party too hard because we had to return to the sale bright and early Saturday morning. And here's what it looked like after all day Friday. I do think they add shoes and some clothes, but it's crazy how much stuff is still there. And that's why I come both days, because you can find really good things both days. There's so much that it doesn't even get picked through. Of course, I had to start in where else but the shoes, and my first find was these Danskos. They are called the Fanny style. They are a Mary Jane wedge, and comps are great. Here's 4 sold listings between $60 and $76, so that was a no-brainer pickup. I have to tell you guys about this brand. These shoes are by a brand called Fin Comfort. Let me know if you've heard of the brand before, because I went on their website and these shoes retail for $400, you guys. And as you can see, they look like nothing special at all, but upon a little bit further research, it seems like they're really known for their footbed. They use natural materials and leather and a cork footbed and just like lots of technology to be really comfortable. So I guess that's kind of their thing. They're also from Germany, by the way, which is probably why I've never heard of them before. So let's hope that they're kind of hard to find here, and maybe they'll be really popular on my online stores. These are men's Bear Paw shearling boots. I would say Bear Paw is the second best brand of shearling boots, second to Uggs. They're really well made like Uggs, and they're not cheap either. So I think I can get 20 to 25 just because these aren't quite as popular as Uggs, but they're still really nice. These are by the brand Fry, and they are the Gwen style. I'm not sure how they'll do because a wedge is not as popular as it used to be, but I think they're really cool. They're a mule style peep toe with like a cinched look to the leather. I don't know how quickly they'll sell, but I can't pass up Fry for less than $3. Come on. This is a Bowden dress, which unfortunately has not been a good selling brand for me lately, which makes me sad because I really like their dresses and I think they're so well made, even the older pieces. But this one I had to get because it is a size 20 or 22. It's a plus size. So this is my chance to see if plus size Bowden performs well, because often if you have a brand that doesn't perform the greatest, plus size in that brand will perform well, just because there's less of it and there's people looking for it. Never heard of this brand. It's called Aaron and Amber, but I'm gonna give this dress a shot because it's a midi length. It looked really well made and it's a linen blend, and we're going into spring and summer, so that is a popular material at that time. It also is new with tag. So yeah, hopefully it does okay. I find that things that with linen in them, the brand doesn't always matter because people are looking for that material. This was the oldest Peruvian connection tag I've ever seen. I don't know if this item is vintage or not, but I still got it because it's a great brand to sell, and because they use high quality Pima cotton, there was no holes or anything. It was still in great condition. This is a brand I found only one other time. It's a swimwear and cover-up brand. This is actually like an athletic type skirt, but the brand is Somersault. I would definitely prefer to find a swimsuit or a cover-up by this brand, but when I had it, it sold quickly, so I definitely have to give this a shot, and even if I get $20 for this, I'm happy. So this tag said JW Los Angeles, which is Johnny Was. These are definitely older, and they're leggings, which I didn't even know Johnny Was makes leggings, but they had this cool embroidered fish print on them. Based on sold listings, I think I can sell these for $50, which is more than I expected. So very, very excited about these. These are LL Bean's Wicked Good slipper moccasins, and they are LL Bean's iconic slippers that they've made for years, and these are so well made. These ones were in such good condition. They are genuine sheepskin and shearling lined, so soft and comfy, and I'm happy to report these sold very quickly in my store for $30. I think I could have gotten more, but it did feel really good just to sell them quickly and get them out. Okay, at one point, a staff member rolled out a huge trash can of shoes and let everybody dig through it, and I was duking it out with another reseller. We were both digging through the shoes. She was digging ferociously. I was trying to be a little bit more polite, but I also didn't want to miss the good stuff. So I was able to snag these On Clouds. They are the Cloud Vista waterproof running shoes, and I have them priced at $85 in my Poshmark closet. Comps were between $85 and $100 for these. They were really, really good. They have not sold yet, but I don't expect them to take very long at all. Also found these Tevas in these cool 90s colors, and there's a little bit of damage on the toe area of these, but I still think I could get between $20 and $25. I find a lot of cashmere at these sales, but it almost always has holes, but this one didn't, and it's an Everlane 100% cashmere sweater in a cool green color, but it's my size, so I will be keeping this one. This is a brand that has been on my bucket list for so long. It's Frank and Eileen, and it's pretty unassuming looking because this is just a basic tank top, but you just have to know the brand. And look at the comps for this, $60 just for a tank top. So I'm very excited to see how much I can get for this. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this fill-a-bag adventure. Thank you for coming along with me, and now is a great time to remind you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment of what your favorite item I thrifted was. Till next time, bye!